All right, Moses and his God once again communicating on the mountain. His God gives him commandments, and as you can see, Exodus chapter 20. Now I'm about to show you a contradiction. Since everybody try to say the Bible don't contradict itself, well, this God is fixing to. He can always contradicting himself. Now, as we can look up here, verse 9 says, verse 8. Let's start with verse 8, because verse 8 up to verse 11 is one commandment. Verse 8 says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all of your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of your Lord, of the Lord your God. In it you shall not do any work, you nor your son nor your daughter, nor your manservant nor maidservant or slaves, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. Verse 11 says, for 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested on the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath and hallowed it. Now verse 13 says, thou shalt not kill. Okay. Now this is what I want to talk about. This God says thou shalt not kill. He tells you to keep the Sabbath day holy. And they find a guy gathering sticks on the Sabbath day, breaking a commandment. And they bring him up to Moses and want to figure out what's going on. Let's take a look at it. Exodus chapter 15, starting with the 32nd verse, it says, and while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks on the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him to Moses and Aaron, and unto all the congregation. And they put him inward, because it was not declared what should be done with him. Verse 35 says, and the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, speak to the children of Israel. See, they're having these conversations, him and his God. Now, you just said thou shalt not kill in the commandment that the person wasn't supposed to gather sticks in. You catch them gathering sticks, they don't know how to react to a person breaking the commandment. And you tell them to break a commandment to serve justice to the one who broke the commandment. This God of Israel is not who Yeshua was representing. And this is why Yeshua told y'all that no one knows the Father except the Son. No one knew a Sar except Haru. When it came down to this revolution, this intellectual, spiritual revolution that take place in the minds of mankind, take place in the conscience, in the heart of mankind. You understand? You got a God that's telling you, thou shalt not kill. And then in the seconds later, he telling you, man, kill this man for gathering sticks. So you're hypocritical. How you gonna do both? How you gonna follow the commandment and obey the Lord telling you that the man shall surely be put to death? And and everybody got to participate. Everybody gonna get blood on their hands. Ain't none of y'all better do it too. Well, I can't subscribe to this God.